Hello and welcome to Coolangatta Beach for the Australian Ultimate Beach Championships. We've got Slamtown versus New Zealand in this game, and I'm joined by Oakley Mullen. Oakley, how are you going?
Really well, thank you. How are you, Moz?
I'm really well. How are you guys? You guys have done well so far, but just went down in that last game.
Yeah, we felt a little bit pressure coming in as first seed, but we did really, really well in our first couple of games, winning them very comfortably, but knew coming into the game against Crew that we'd really have to bring it, and unfortunately went down on Universe, so we're really looking to come out hard today to still win that spot in the quarters.
Now, you've had a game off to recharge the batteries. Do you reckon Kelly's still salty, or is she calmed down and she's back, her head's back in it?
Had a chat to Kel before. I think she's got her head good. Back in the game, and she's going to come out firing.
Good. And Teo, you're going to get something out of the sideline, something out of him from the sideline. He's
big voice.
Very quiet bloke.
Always big voice from Teo on the sideline.
What about the rest of your team? Talk us through. Who are we going to watch?
Always one to watch is going to be Joa. She's really, really good at moving the disc around really well. Mikey Baker's been having an absolutely phenomenal tournament so far. Really big marks, big workhorse. And as always, Rob Reeves, the big beast himself, taking some huge grabs over some opponents.
Excellent. All right. Well, good luck with that. I hope you're playing, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah, very good. Good luck in the rest of the game, because this is if you guys win, you go up, don't you?
Yeah, going to quarters, yeah.
This is essentially a pre-quarter.
It is, yes. Looking to win this one.
Okay, excellent. Good luck.
Thanks, Moz.
Have a good game. So, as we said, this game is essentially a pre-quarter. For all the bracketologists out there, I'm sure someone will ping me. I don't know if these guys win by 3 and the other game loses by 4, then this team goes up. But for all intents and purposes, I'm pretty sure whoever wins this is going to quarters. So it is Slamtown versus Manuka. What am I doing this job? All right, so Manuka versus Slamtown. We're going to see if we can get Miss Rogers back as well. She did the last Slamtown game. Very handy, given that the Slamtown numbers are about a size 8 font on the back of their shirts, and none of the numbers match anyway. Mish, how are you going? What did your team talk about in the bye?
A few players to look out for on the Kiwi team. This, of course, is the team that will be going to Beach Worlds from New Zealand. To look out for number 15, Tom Fraser. So that's going to be sort of go-to player for New Zealand. Really, Slamtown looking not to let him have too much of the disc. He's going to be very influential in this game. Tidy it up a little bit on offense. Get back some of that quality game that we've had. So pool goes up. Slamtown on defense. New Zealand moving the disc very well early on. Unfortunate turnover there.
Rachel with the early turnover. Gives Slamtown's offense a look. Greenie has it. Early swing to Finn. Finn looking at Kelly. Kelly open under. Kelly looks. Got Finn open the dump. Chris Carr marking Finn. Not a lot of pressure. Oh, now. A couple of things going on here. There was a pick called. The disc was in the air, and then Kelly juggled. And I'm not sure if she even caught it. So, no, she's withdrawn
couldn't hold on to that, unfortunately. Thought she had it.
Matt McCulloch's going to walk to the disc. No, he's called off by Chris Carr. Interesting hat he's rocking, Chris. Matt Finn marking him. Nice first cut by Esther. Can't get it out. Decides to hit Matt McCulloch. Matt, they're not playing with a dump. Big loud pick. That's what you like. So it's going to stay with Rachel. Siahan Royal.
Skinned.
Nice work by Rachel there. Hits Esther. Leong. Throw into the end zone. Just couldn't get it.
Just outside.
Kelly Carter had a look at it, but just a bit wrong-footed to
couldn't
bid.
Get that one in.
And Slamtown are going to have the disc.
So looks like Finn's picking up the disc. Got Greenie back as our dump, going with a horizontal stack. So we've got 3 girls across in the horizontal, Kelly, Misha and Oakley. So using the girls as the receivers. Kelly on the sideline, great grab, keeps it in.
Nice jack.
Forehand flick, looking for Misha. Doesn't make it. Greenie makes a great layout there, just can't save that disc.
The bionic man, I reckon. Okay, they're going to go for the quick play to Kelly Carter. Kelly to Rachel. Siahan Royal. Almost certainly butchering that name. Back to Kelly Carter. Kelly moves to Chris Carr. Chris not doing too much by way of pivoting. Doesn't need to. Hits Rachel. Rachel getting a lot of disc early. Esther Leung.
Layup bid there from Misha.
Big throw from Esther. Nice bid by Greeny. Or was that Greeny? No,
Finney.
that's Finn. But Chris Carr, nice grab. Manuka strike first, 1-0.
Fantastic opportunity for the Kiwis to come over here and play this tournament. Really good experience for them before they're going to France, of course.
They're just making the most. There'd be so much head wobble over in the land of the long white cloud around them taking second in the men's division of AUC. I reckon they're just here to play every tournament. Reckon they'll probably win it.
Well, it's going to be a tough competition for them. They don't have a beach nationals in New Zealand.
They don't have a beach.
They actually don't even have. They've got a few. I've had a word on the sideline. They do have a few beach tournaments, but they're all hat tournaments. So it's a really good experience for these guys in their lead up to Worlds to get some good game time together because no team tournaments.
Who we got on the line for Slamtown, Mish?
So we've got Badman, Beast, Abra, Gale, and Maria. Badman picks up the disc straight to Abra. It's been very solid, Abra, this tournament. Some really nice hucks from him earlier. Back to Badman. Sees Beast on the sideline. You'd be very confident anytime you throw the disc Beast's direction. Sees a swing to Gale.
Lovely throw.
So Badman.
Oh.
Pin through the needle. Can't quite find
That was a
Abra
laser.
there on his guts.
So where are you at, Mish? What's going on with you? Are you You're not playing, obviously.
I'm not playing this tournament. I've had 2 surgeries on my knee this year.
Only 2.
The last one 6 weeks ago. So unfortunately, I've had to pull out from Beach Worlds. It's been very disappointing.
Oh, that sucks, but I'm glad we got you on the mic. It's the little wins.
Thanks, Andy. Might be my retirement gig.
Great handle pressure from Slamtown meant that they've got the turn now. There was also some really good D downfield that meant that Manuka had to just bounce between the handlers until eventually that was a mistake.
There we go.
Abra, easy as you like, flick to Beast. Beast catches it, says, right.
I'd throw out some
spike
stats
action
here now. I'd say that Abra to Beast is 100% at this point. Have not seen a turn. And of course, those are the 2 locals, so they're throwing the disc to each other very
this
frequently.
was the laser from Badman to Garfield. Nice bid from Abra, but I think it was an overthrow rather than more than anything else. Nice bid nonetheless. So Manuka, welcome back to the line.
So I guess you always notice on a team like Slamtown, which is a bit of a geographical diverse team, that there are sort of key players that, just a lot more familiar, played with each other a lot more.
I like that, Mish. A geographically diverse team, right? Not a pickup team, not a stacked team. It's a geographically diverse team. I went with nomadic before as just a garbage word, but geographically diverse, that's even worse.
So
it's a pickup team.
I think we've got the entire of eastern side of Australia.
I think you got it covered. You got places to stay.
Tasmania through to Queensland. So pull goes up.
Pulls up.
Oh, layup bid there from Joa.
Oh. Daniel Thornton was going to go with one. Didn't. Instead, throws to Matt McCulloch. McCulloch with it on the sideline. There's a pick call. We're going to have to drop the count by a few.
You can see already some very intense defense happening from Slamtown here.
Mish, who's marking? Who's on the mark now?
Kelly. Oh, sorry. It's Gaz.
Gaz. All right, this is coming back in on 1. There are 2 dumps back for Manuka at the moment. Both of them get out of there, and he moves it on to Philip Runch. Philip hitting Travis, I think it is. Sorry, Daniel Thornton. Daniel with it. Looks to reset to Philip. Philip doing all the handling. He's a monster. Get this big boy in the end zone. He throws the flick
Finn's
goal.
there. Oh,
But it's out the back.
great ups there from Finn in the end zone. couldn't get it but as defender, but that's all right. Over his head, so Slamtown will pick up the disc for offense. Looks like Mike Baker will be picking up the disc.
So Philip Renich there. Don't know, for those who haven't seen the previous stream game from Manuka, was an absolute unit, was a weapon in the end zone. Get him there. Don't have him throwing the goals. Get him. Mikey Baker walking up. If he completes the pass, Mish will talk all about it. If he turns it, you'll hear it from me.
Very, very handsome thrower there, Mikey Baker.
Pinpoint throw. Nice flow here.
Oh,
Finn's gone.
Finn's streaking down to the end zone. Can't get the throw off. It's a tight mark there, but that's all right. They've reset and swung. Disc is back with Mike now. Looking for a huck. Sees Finn in the lane. Back to Mike. Lovely throw.
Get around him. What did you think? Go on.
Oh, like I said, very handsome throw, Andy.
Better when he completes. Lovely pivot. Low goal. It's 2-1.
Slamtown's up.
Leads. That feels like it's been going for longer than 3 points.
It feels like it's already very intense early on and that we're in for a quality game.
You guys hitting the town, or are you more of like a kind of buy a bottle of whiskey and just sit there and drink it?
I would hope that we'd be at the party tonight, because with 21 teams here, you'd imagine that it's going to be a very decent party. We are staying a fair way up the beach, so it's a bit of a hike. Yeah. But I think that's one of the beauties of playing with a team like Slamtown, is that it's not just an experienced and competitive team, but also a very fun team as well.
Easy. So wouldn't be a problem. ABUC can just float home. Anyway, so pull goes up. Tom Fraser under it. Tom Fraser picks up, and there's a great rundown. That's really strong. ABUC gets down, and he's going to initiate a stall count in the back of the end zone. And the only way they got a man free was through a pick. So that's a really nice message of intent by Slamtown's D.
So that's a lovely pull there. I think that might have been Luke Stevens.
It was either Luke or Abra. Oh, Hail Mary.
Greeny's under
Chris
it.
Carr. Greeny! Greeny, you're so good!
Lovely,
just never stop playing
defense.
God damn it. You're good, Greeny. You're really good. Big man crush for Greeny. Put it top 10. It's not going near Michaela's, but it's
you could see it in his eyes.
Stuff.
He was onto that. He knew he was going to.
And now he's just set himself up as a mega dump. Wants nothing to do with the disc.
So disc with Misha now. Very composed, Misha. Greeny to Maria. Swings, centres back to
Greeny's
Abra.
Poached.
So need to be careful
nice
here.
bid.
Red zone. They've had some problems here in the earlier game. They're very patient. That's what I like to see.
Lovely Greeny.
Greeny sees
Take
Abra.
it back, Greeny. Oh, he says, gets the jukes up. Look at me.
Bookends from Greeny. Fantastic
Greeny.
D there. And then gets the disc to Abra for the score. He'll be very happy with that point.
Yeah, a big smile. He makes sure he gets around everyone. They're high 10s. No high fives for Greeny. High 10s. Everyone wants some of Greeny.
Good to see that Slamtown was able to stay composed outside the end zone there, where they've had a lot of difficulty in the earlier game.
So replay there. Greeny doesn't stop. Didn't slow down for the bid. And then goes to throw the goal. Perfectly weighted flick. Garfield getting the goal.
So
really
Slamtown's
good.
lining up on defense. We've got Gaz, Finn, Gale, Joa and Kelly.
And I believe that is 3-1. I'll get confirmation, but I believe we're at 3-1. Jono Greenfield, been doing it for 20 years. He'll do it for 20 more.
Foot pit all goes up from Finney.
50-50. No. Is that out? Just in.
Defense already there and set.
Bids. Huge bid.
Joa with
Huge
the
bid.
layout defense.
She wants to get busy now too. High release flick. Oh! Finn grabs
and
the goal.
Finney in the end zone.
Gives his teammate a bit of business too.
Joe and Finney, of course, on the crabs together.
What's the is that the
That's
mix?
the mixed team.
Obviously, yeah.
What
Very
a layout.
So you see Joe, didn't stop. Again, taking lessons out of Greeny's book.
And I love the way that she just bounced then. She
Straight
laid
up, yeah.
out and she bounced and she was straight on offense, looking for disc again.
So Slamtown, off the back of, to be honest, off the back of individual brilliance from Greeny and Joa, take a 4-1 lead.
Yeah, so this is the last game of the day. So I think the New Zealand team might have a exhibition game against Mud Crabs coming up next, the Australian mixed team. So that would be sort of a mini unofficial showcase game. It'd be good to watch.
The pool, I think we were right. But the same out of Luke. For those pools, they'll be pretty happy. Big one. That's going to give him a good amount of time to get down. It's not going to be as deep as his first. Manuka let it play. Oh, lovely
goes
shot.
up, but Luke is there.
That's Emily Camuso. Oh, huge! It's kept alive too.
Wow. And there's a call.
Fired up. Realised he didn't need to. It was a huge piece of it. Luke went for the huck. And
Badman looks
goes
for the
to Jack.
Sees Beast.
Huge bid.
Beast outside the end zone.
Badman.
Back to Badman. Beast for the score. Got a little spike happening
Beast
there,
is
Beast.
liking his strike, isn't he? Yeah.
He's, I think, been working on his spike.
Has he been playing much? Does he play much frisbee? Because he didn't.
No,
he doesn't
he's
play
had a bit of a
much,
hiatus. I think he's been playing a lot of volleyball recently.
Yep. So Luke getting it done on the defensive side, had really good position, saw where the disc was going to land, ended up taking it relatively easy, but then went for the huck. So you see him come around to the backhand and just smashed. This got smashed, but then great reflexes by Badman to keep it up. Had a brief chat about it and worked out that it was up.
The huck dump.
And then he finishes it on the other end. Beast getting free. Toes it. Oh, gee, I don't know if he did. And then gives the disc a little bit of fist action, if you don't mind.
So Slamtown on defense now.
Who's
Mike
it?
with the pool.
Who's got the pull?
Mike's got the pool.
Who?
We've got Finney, Kelly, Joa, and Greeny back on defense.
I'm not saying this to make funny or be funny, but that is probably the worst pull of the day.
I'm not making any comments
take
there,
that
Andy.
one from the sideline. Get Luke. Luke, maybe you do the pulls from now on. Big hammer to Chris Carr. Oh, he had a finger on it. Couldn't do it. Nice
Layout for the
look.
hammer.
There was a nice look. Chris Carr just couldn't hold on to it. He did bid. He did everything he could. Yep. Straight in from the disc,
So
from the stop disc. And nice bid. Just bounced out of the hands.
Greeny picking up the disc now on the end zone for Slamtown. Got Finney and dump, horizontal play. Good early movement from Slamtown. Huck from Mike, looking for Kelly.
That's gorgeous.
Lovely, lovely throw there from Mike. Kelly dumps back to Mike.
Oh, great
no.
bid.
Who
Greeny
just
saying he had
couldn't
it.
connect with Greeny in the end zone. But it might be a call.
Yep, it's goal.
It's a goal. It's a goal.
Uncontested strip. Jono Greenfield, good as you get with his calls. There's not
5-1
much.
to Slamtown. I think that's wrong.
Teo, I think it might be 6-1. I don't think he changed it up. I think it might be. We want to check with those guys. So we're going to get clarification on the scores. We know it's either 5-1 or 6-1.
Slamtown looking very comfortable now. Back to the sort of ultimate that we've been used to seeing from them. Beautiful long hucks connecting with some very open receivers. Very efficient sort of play.
So it is 6-1, and I reckon that's probably the most unfair. I think that's the most unfair scoreline we've seen.
Slamtown on defense. We've got Joa, Luke, Gaz, Abra, and Maria.
Matt McCulloch takes it, starts it early, hits Emily Camuso. Camuso, lovely cut coming out of the stack from Phil Renich. Renich, nice gainer to Dan Thornton. Dan Thornton back to Emily. Emily looks around, doesn't have much by way of a dump, but there's a huck that can go. It does go. Lovely grab. That's Morgan Jones there. Morgan Jones hits the Manuka goal. Abra couldn't go with his man there. I think that was Tom Fraser.
So 6-2.
Really nice huck from the girls, well, between the two girls there. Cutter developed really well. She adjusted to the flight of the disc. And easy as you like, little flick, goal. So Manuka gets some reward for effort at 6-2.
So despite being the last game of the day, both of these teams looking very athletic, working really hard, don't look fatigued at all. Slamtown on offense, we've got Badman, Greeny, Finney, Oakes and Kelly. So three men on offense. We have seen a bit of 3 women from them. Opted for 3 men this point.
Nice pull.
Greeny takes the pull, centres to Finney.
Junk look from New Zealand.
Sees Kelly, back to Greeny.
Oh, nice bid.
Sees Badman. Oh.
Tough one.
Unfortunate drop from Badman on the sideline there.
Yeah, I think the sideline got in his head a little bit. Chris Carr. Over to Dan Thornton. Dan Thornton back to Chris. Chris to Tom Fraser. Tom Fraser with the disc. He doesn't have a dump, so he's going to have to put it up, but goes too high. That didn't give Thornton much of a chance.
So disc back with Slamtown now.
6-2.
So Finney's picking up the disc in the centre of the field. Looks like a vertical stack.
No, well, they're going to play against the junk. It's a 1-3-1. Finney's doing the old Babe Ruth point. Greeny hemmed in. Nice pop by Kelly. Kelly goes upstairs. Greeny didn't read it. And Chris Carr moves it quickly, moves it early. Dan Thornton back to Chris Carr. Chris looks for Rachel.
Oh, wow. The one-handed layout hammer grab.
Top 10. Rachel Siahan Royal.
So New Zealand's been using their junk defence pretty effectively here.
So great work by Rachel. Free as a bird. That's mad. It's a great grab. Stuck it. We saw Chris earlier himself try to reel one in that kind of fashion, but was unable to do it. So New Zealand starting to get reward for effort because, as I said, the 6-1 scoreline, like, they were playing pretty well.
I think that with that junk defence, Andy, the Slamtown was maybe a little bit slow to set onto that. It was a funny looking stack that they had. Maybe didn't quite realise straight away that it was a junk, not in early position, and punished. It is difficult playing junk, of course, on the sand. There's a lot more running, and you need less of a break to be open, but looks like New Zealand's using it very effectively.
Nice pull.
So Mike Baker with the disc now. Sees Abra.
Looking man-ish now. Oh, up. Beast has gone. 2 are going to go with him.
2 players.
Oh, well read by Beast. There's going to be a decent count. Mega dump to Garfield.
There's a call.
An injury. So New Zealand, knowing what Slamtown want, they sent 2 men with Beast when he went. Didn't do much good because when you're big and you can read, not much is going to stop you.
Players poached downfield. It was a man defence, but they had the 2 people running along helping out.
So Abra's got it off the mega dump. Mike.
Sees Mike. Nice easy in cut.
Oh, that's
Sees
pinpoint.
Beast.
That's pinpoint.
You've got to look for Beast in the end zone like that. He's so reliable. So that's Slamtown. It's taken half.
7-3.
7-3.
That was really nice. As soon as Mike had that, so if you watch downfield, as soon as Mike has it and turns, there's a blind turn from Beast there that just goes, I know exactly where I want this to go or where he wants to put it, and he did. So that was smooth. Very nice. 7-3, that is half.
So Slamtown might have to do a bit of rejigging on the offense, see what they can do, come up against for this Kiwi zone that seems to have been quite effective. Got a few points back.
Can you go to him and I'll grab Greeny? Can I do a quick thing?
Yeah.
Greeny! Just hold it up the top there. Hold it, up the top. The cord's a bit.
Maroni.
Fausto.
Mikey.
Oh. So Greeny, you did some good stuff in that first half.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
want to talk us through it?
Yeah. So it was a layout D, I remember. Apart from that, I don't know. What do you
Had
remember?
a couple of goals. Had a couple of goals.
Yeah, a couple of free. Yeah.
That New Zealand aren't doing anything wrong, but you guys have taken half 7-3 on them. You're playing really well.
They're quick, right? I don't know if it comes out on the feed, but they're really fast. So they're runners. And we thought this is their last game, and they've only got 5 guys. So we thought we're going to roll them, but nah, they're staying up with us.
They started to throw a junk at you.
Yeah.
That actually had a little bit of a positive impact for them. What are you guys going to do?
Well, we've got to actually just do little short passes. We're giving space in the middle, so we just need little short passes. But let us get in front first. You know, that's the only thing there.
Do you have any layouts left in you?
Yeah, please.
Yeah,
if that's all right. I'm actually guaranteed it with my AFDA Life membership that they give me 2 layouts per game.
2 per game.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you got one more left in you.
I've got one more
Thanks,
left.
Greeny.
Thanks, mate.
Ten players for Manuka, is that right? So very small in numbers compared to larger Slamtown. They are missing 4 of their players that will be playing Worlds with them. So
So, Slamtown leading 7-3 in what's been a pretty high quality game so far. As we said to Greeny, doesn't feel like New Zealand have actually done a lot wrong, but just some big stand-up Ds from Joa, Greeny. And some really smooth offense hitting Beast. It doesn't give them much of a look in.
it's very punishing when they've only got 10 players here as well to, have to get back onto defense. They're not getting the subs that I'm sure they would appreciate. It's very, very tiring on the sand. So, maybe in the second half, you'd hope that Slamtown would be able to draw out that lead a little bit more because both teams are working very, very hard here.
Right, so second half action about to get underway. We've got Manuka pulling to Slamtown.
So Slamtown, we've got Greeny, Kelly, Finn, Joa, and Luke Stevens on offense. Greeny picks up the disc to Luke Stevens. Centers to Finn, lovely throw. Finn's looking for Kelly on the huck.
Oh! Awesome bid.
Fantastic bid from Kelly. She can't quite get there. She's eating sand, and Manuka is away.
Great grab. just overshot there. Esther took a great grab, went to hit Emily Camuso in the end zone, but a little bit too far.
Just a bit of a tired throw there, maybe. Just didn't quite get the float on it that she would have liked. So Luke's got the disc now.
Good hit.
Sees Joa to Kelly.
Very smooth. Luke's
back to Finn. To Luke in the end zone. Made it look very easy then. You saw Kelly there with the disc, waiting for the receivers to come through, but she looked very patient, very confident with the disc. Didn't have a problem, and Luke Stevens came through, got the score.
I thought Finney was going to look Luke off there, but he was just waiting, biding his time. Luke had a great position. Had
looking very, very patient. Had
Daniel Thornton in a whole heap of trouble.
So score now 8-3 to Slamtown. So Slamtown on defense. ABUC's got the pool. We've got Maria, Joa, Gail, and Gaz. So 3 women on offense for Manuka. Have they gone to the new rules, Andy, for gender matching?
Like when they call end zones?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the end zone, I'm pretty sure it's the end zone on the right-hand side of the screen, is calling the gender. Lovely deep pull to start with, and a decent gainer thrown by our big boy, Philip Rennick, who again gets the disc.
Oh, bad luck.
Bad luck. Philip just couldn't hit Kelly Carter there. So Slamtown had a chance to put a quick dagger in. Joa again getting busy. Manuka giving the free dump. No, they're not anymore. Oh, well done.
Sees Maria. Punches it through. Gaz in the end zone.
Slamtown in control.
9-3.
There may be enough of a lead now in Slamtown to give Teo a point. He's jogging, is he on? He's on. Called it. Lovely. Can use his legs now instead of his voice. Nice bid to keep the disc alive there. Manuka using the reset, so they're sitting a poach in the lane. Reasonably good timing though when the count got high to then go to the dump, but then straight through where the poach would have been. So it's a little bit tough to know what your teammates are doing there downfield if you think you've got a poach in the lane and then the next moment you don't.
Looking confident with the disc. It's good to see in that red zone where they've been having problems earlier. So we've got Slamtown on defense. Teo's got the pull. We've got Oakley, Mike Baker, Joa, and Badman.
Nice pull from Teo, outside in roller. That's going to stop in the back corner.
Deep of the end zone.
Camuso looks to Fraser. Fraser back to Camuso, and she's let one fly to Chris Carr, but he went early. He had to go early because he knew Teo was coming, and Teo would have gone right through him. Don't make any mistake about that. Teo picks up, quick play to Mike Baker. Mike, lovely little backhand to Badman, but now no one's really upfield except for Mike, who's putting in hard and gets looked off by Badman.
Centers to Joa. Sees Oakley. To Teo. Mike with the disc outside of the end zone. Hammer. Lefty hammer to Badman.
Nice bid. Tom Fraser. But that was a pinpoint throw.
Seen a few of these hammers into the end zone. Been very effective.
Oh, yeah. Both teams. 9-3. So the huck from Camuso, let it fly. And you see Chris Carr, he has to go out because he knew Teo was right there. Teo did enough. Picked it up, played the quick disc.
You got to hear those footsteps from Teo. You have to be, have a bit of fear in you when you hear Teo lurking around.
Absolutely. And then a nice hammer from Bakes. Nice flat hammer to Badman. Slamtown in control, 9-3. New Zealand, as we said, as we continued to say, not playing badly, but just not playing well enough to impact the contest.
So D-line got Greenie with the pull, Gaz, Finn, Maria, and Misha.
nice deep pull. Tom Fraser has to work. Oh, big bit by Finney.
Great effort there
Didn't
by
work.
Finn.
Now Renich.
Layouts all
Renich
over
wants
the
to
place.
jack one. Holds it. No. Sends it. Tom Fraser, who started the disc on the pull reception. Now
And there's
gets
Gaz.
fouled. I think there's...
Looked like he
Probably
might have
fair
gone
enough.
through there. I think Tom probably had position. How about the intensity on the defense there? Layout from Finn. Layout from Greeny.
We'll check it on the replay, but initial reaction was that it's probably a foul, and I think Slamtown probably agrees. So it's going to be an uncontested foul. Yeah, pretty hard for him to get around him there. Back live, disc has been tapped in. And that's a goal. A little bit of give-go. Tom Fraser dumped it back to Matt McCulloch. And then gave it straight back to Tom.
9-4 to Slamtown.
Lovely little give and go.
Looks like strong O-line that we've got on here now. We've got the Abra Beast combination there. We've got Finney, who's been playing very, very strong. Kelly, a bit unlucky. She's been laying out for some...
She's been busy.
She's been working very hard, and Gail also playing very, very well. So good line up here. Pull goes up.
Short pull. Can take advantage of this. Garfield, if he gets it to Finney, he does. Nice work. Beast has it in midfield. Beast looks long, backhand. Finney got caught up in the net cord. And I think him and Abra kind of...
Just tripped over each other
I think
there.
they ran into each other, so...
Very unfortunate. Like to see a bit more of Beast in the end zone, I think. Mixing it up a little bit.
So, Mish, I reckon you're right. The point you made at half-time around legs, or that you and Greeny made around half-time, around legs, it's New Zealand are doing well, but they
It's
don't
very,
look like
very
they're
hard.
impacting the Ds. You know, these are their turnovers, they're throwaways, not Ds. But that said, New Zealand's still looking good on the offense.
Lovely defense from there.
Unfortunately,
from
Rachel turns it over. Finney with it. Finney a little 360 before his...
Kelly.
Oh,
Beautiful
nice grab,
layout from
Abra.
Abra.
Little bit of 360 action, then throws the flick. Abra, a great grab on the
A
bid.
lot of height there on the layout there from Abra. Yeah, it's Slamtown's making it very, very hard for New Zealanders. They're, you know, if they're laying out on everything when they're on defense, and New Zealand's having to work very hard. They've only got 10 players.
So the huck here. Kelly read that really well, got good body position, affected the turnover. And then Finn 360. And Abra knew he had to get up. Abra's one of those guys that you're not really, like when he bids at shoulder height, like he gets up. So not too surprising.
So 10-4 now to Slamtown. So Slamtown on defense. Looks like Oakley's got the pull. We've got Greeny, Badman, Misha, and Joa. A few similar hairstyles happening here with the Slamtown girls. Despite geographical diversity, a bit of similarity in the hair.
Some really poor pulls in the second half. I think the fatigue's kicking in. Chris Carr looks to Emily Camuso. Emily hits Daniel Thornton. Daniel Thornton back to Camuso. Camuso, Kelly Carter. Carter, Emily Camuso, really nice work there. Little travel call. Emily comes back.
Another bid there from
grab.
Joa. Very, very tight defense on the receivers.
Camuso spots Carter long, but it is too long.
Quite a bit of ground there Carter had. It's unfortunate that the throw didn't come off because the whole end zone was open.
Out of the hand, Carter thought, right, I'm going to have to get busy here. She went to lose the hat. You'll see Camuso has it. Big flick. Carter goes, I'm going to have to get my skates on here. Gets rid of the hat, but that's just too long.
So we've got Greenies picking up the disc now.
Oh, is this a bid, Greenie? He said he had one more in him. Oh, nice.
Beautiful cut there from Misha.
A lot of
Back to
action on the
Greenie.
disc.
Sees Joa.
That's better.
Back to Oakley in the centre. Sees Greenie. Just working it up. Changing the angles. Greenie sees Misha.
New Zealand just unable to insert any kind of
Centres to Oakley.
defensive pressure here. Oh, that's fancy.
Ah!
Great grab.
Make bad man work.
Really impressive work by Slamtown on the unders. They just kept getting separation on the unders, which meant those throws were no pressure. This one was
Here we
creative,
go.
though. Inside out flick.
It's to the advantage. He's had to work for it, but it's certainly to his advantage. And in the back corner of the end zone
You're
there.
a good teammate, Mish, I'll put it that way. And look, it was all right. It was spicy. We'll call it spicy. 11-4.
So, the Slamtown D-line, we've got Maria, Beast, Finn, Teo, and Gale. Look at that height difference there between Teo and Gale.
Oh, Beast and Gale.
Teo
That
with
is
the pull.
crazy. That is crazy. Oh, Teo almost takes Finnis's head off. With the pull, Finn went to break the line. Teo almost belted him with the disc.
Oh,
Chris
players going
Carr
long.
has it. High release. Huck. Lovely work. Hits Fraser. Fraser dishes some candy towards Rachel, but doesn't throw it. Fraser has it back. Has a man free. Easy goal.
Looked an easy point, didn't it?
That was better. I think that was Matt McCulloch there. It was.
Looking very quick, despite last game of the day.
Oh, offensively they're doing quite well, but just defensively they're unable to impact the contest. You know, they're Slamtown continue to nail them on the unders. It is 11-5. Yeah, really nice work. Good field positioning by the whole team to actually leave that fat side free in the end zone. Makes it a really easy play.
So Slamtown, Joa, Luke, Gaz, Beast, and Kelly lining up for offense. Sorry, Abra, that was.
Kelly has to... Well done, Kelly. Sits under it, throws crossfield to Beast.
Lovely.
Easy as you like.
They opened up the space there nicely in that zone.
Kelly did well to protect that drop zone of the disc as well. Sat up a tiny bit. And a nice crossfield backhand. Beast didn't break stride.
No, I think we're still yet to see
12-5. The stories these two could tell. Greenie and Timmy Booth. Probably quarter of a century of playing between them. Be thick as thieves, I reckon. They would have stories.
And Greenie remembers every point of every game.
I think Boothie does. I think Boothie's a bit more relaxed than that. For those who heard, that was time cap. It's 12-5. We're going to finish this. Well, sorry. If Slamtown score, they win. So it's a game to 13. Bakes with the pull. It's better, but only marginally than his last effort. Sorry,
Very
Mish.
handsome puller.
Okay, New Zealand. Renich.
I think that he's going to enjoy
To
watching
Emily
this
Camuso.
footage back.
Hits Daniel Thornton. Daniel Thornton to Esther. Esther rocking the bucket hat. Goes.
Lovely
hits
mark
Emily
there from Misha.
Nicely. Oh, bad luck. Emily Camuso, nice bid, but couldn't get it.
Girls
So-
straight to the end zone.
Slamtown, chance to finish it here.
Mike's picking up the disc.
Great grab.
Misha
keeping
gets
the
the
disc
layout.
alive.
Easy score. Misha, of course, the face of Beach Ultimate almost. She's had a few of her layout photos have been the advertising
Yeah, right.
campaign. So
That's game.
her trademark layout. Lovely game from Slamtown.
Slamtown played really well. I mean, that's 13-5 is the scoreline. I think that's a bit unfair to New Zealand. They did really well. They threw a couple of different looks. They had some success with the zone. In the end, their man D, they kept, as we said, they just kept getting beaten under. I think that's what happens when you bring 10 people to a tournament and you've got to play, what did you have, 4 or 5 games in a day?
Three games, I think. No.
I think these guys had 4.
4, okay. Depends.
They had a lot of games. You'd be real tired. That's what I'm saying.
So they'd have 14 or 15 players at Worlds. They're missing 4, they've told me. So it's a big difference, 4 players. It's a bigger difference than you'd notice on the field.
So Slamtown take it. They will most likely go up now. New Zealand, not so much. But Slamtown definitely earning it. Didn't get too down on their last performance with the loss. Kelly Martin looks a lot happier, a lot smilier. I'm assuming Luke Stevens is happy. He's not smiling, but I don't know if I've ever seen Luke smile. I don't know if I've ever seen him.
Have you ever
kind of
played
change
poker
face.
with him?
No, I wouldn't be in any hurry to. So I know if the day Luke Stevens gets emotional is the day that something's really happened. That's blood from stone stuff. So once again, players are just having a quick chat before they do the Spirit Circle. But from our end, that's a game. Slamtown 13, Manuka 5. We'll be back tomorrow, unless we're doing the showcase game, because I honestly don't know. But we are doing the showcase game, so we'll be back in about 10 minutes.
The unofficial showcase game. Excellent.
Poor
See
New
you then.
Zealand.